everybody. It is Friday. Woohoo! How are you guys doing? Y'all having a great week now that it's coming to an end. If you got big plans for 4th of July, come in and say hi. Tell me where you're from. If you're not getting notifications for when I go live, feel free to send me a private message with the words live alert, and it will ask you if you want to be notified of updates and stuff, and just click yes or whatever. And whenever I go live, I personally type up a little message and send it straight to your inbox if you want to be notified, and it lets you know kind of what I'm going to be showing you guys. So this is the cutout I'm going to be painting. It is a horseshoe with a horse head right in the middle. For those of you who want to paint one of these, you've got two options. You can either get the template from my website, which is $5. You print it out at home, tape it together, cut it out, trace it on wood, and cut it yourself with a jigsaw or a scroll saw. Hey Deborah, happy Friday. Hey Sally, how are you guys? And if you want to actually order the blank, these are made of 1/4" MDF. They are laser cut. Look how pretty. And I personally package and ship them myself. They're $15 plus I think $10 shipping. So let me hop up here real quick and put that in the comments for you guys, because I know a lot of people last time wanted to know where they could find this stuff. And well, goodness, hang on. I gotta hop over here. Okay, here's the link for the blank. Hang on in there. Okay, sorry about that. And then here is the link for the template if you guys want the template. The template's just $5. All right, there you go. So let's get started. I'm painting this for somebody who ordered one. Hi, Carolyn. You finally caught me live. Yay! Sorry this is a weird angle, y'all. I'm still trying to learn how to use this new tripod thing. Okay, let me find a paint color. I want to use these new Deco Art paints that I've got, but I haven't picked a paint color yet. Because I need like a tan kind of color for the outer part, which I don't know if I have one that's just right. I may have to get in my old paint stash and find one. Because these are more of like either a yellowy tan or a really like reddish tan, and that's not what I'm wanting. I'm wanting kind of like, I think the color I used before was like territorial beige. So if you'll give me just a second, I'll get the right paint color, and then we can get started. Here it is. Territorial beige. So this one is Apple Barrel Paints, and it's kind of just a really soft teddy bear brown kind of tan color. Hi Carla from Odessa, Texas. Appropriate that you're wearing your racer shirt, right? Yeah, the racers. For a little known fact for you guys, if you don't know anything about the Murray State Racers, that's the college that I graduated from, and I grew up in this college town. The racers, every game, have a horse called Racer 1. And every time we score a touchdown, Racer 1 will run a lap all the way around the track that surrounds the football field. So that's kind of cool. Okay, so I'm just using this territorial beige color and a flat tipped brush to outline my horse. And then I'm just going to go along the edges. And I've had people ask, how do you keep from getting it on your edges or keep it from getting on the back? I just kind of brush. I try not to use a ton of paint, but I kind of brush toward the edges so that the brush flicks off the edge without smearing paint over the edge. It's a delicate process, I guess. Just kidding. Also, I wanted to tell you guys, if you haven't heard, I do have a free pop-up group that you guys can join called Door Hanger Painting Tips. I forgot to link it up in mini chat, so you can't like comment anything to get the direct link. But if you go to the video that I did just the other day where I painted the Lion King Simba, I still have it pinned at the top of my Facebook page. You can click on it and you can comment the word join underneath that video, and it will send you a direct link. If you still can't figure it out, feel free to send me a private message and say, where is this group? I want to join. And I'll send you the link to join the group. But it's a free pop-up group. You can join it anytime between now and end of July. And then August 1st, it's going to disappear, because that's what a pop-up group is. It comes up for a little while and it's lots of fun, but then it goes away. And what my hope is that you will get a little taste of what it would be like to be in the Painters Clubhouse. because our Painters Clubhouse group is going to be reopening July 26th through the 31st. And you'll want to join because it's going to be so much fun. I've already got a guest painter lined up for August, and you're going to love her. I'm not going to tell you who it is yet, though. Hey, Penny and Lynn. Did I say it's free? Lynn, the pop-up group is free. Painters Clubhouse is not free, but this is a pop-up group to kind of give you a little taste of what Painters Clubhouse is like. If you're already in Painters Clubhouse, you're more than welcome to hop over there and join the fun in the pop-up group because I will be putting some new stuff in there soon. If you haven't looked around in there already, there is a tutorial for how to paint a rooster along with a free template that you can download for painting that rooster. And feel free to add your friends if you know of anybody who's, you know, crafty or enjoys painting. They might find something in there they like. I've also just noticed lots of people are sharing pictures of door hangers that they've painted and asking for feedback or tips. So it's kind of neat to see all the interaction going on in there and just see people, you know, getting to know each other. So hop over there and see what it's all about. The group is called Door Hanger Painting Tips. You can also just search for it in your Facebook search bar and it should come up. Okay, so there we go. We've got the territorial beige all painted. And y'all know what? I forgot to fill up my cup with water again. I did that the other day. Hi, Sherry from South Carolina. How do you get into the pop-up group? Holly, just search Facebook for Door Hanger Painting Tips. Actually, you know what? I could probably type the link directly in the comments. Give me a second. Let me see if I can do this while I'm talking. I hope y'all can't hear my kids acting like hood rats over there. They sound like crazy people. Groups. Oh, I think I can figure it out. Hang on. I'm about to get the link typed in here. What was it called? Door Hanger. I can't type very quickly with it on this tripod. Door Hanger Painting Tips. Somebody follow this link for me real quick and check and see if it works. If it doesn't, then I probably typed it in wrong. Knowing me, I probably typed it in wrong. Oh, thank you, Lynn. You love my earrings. They're from Inspired by You Jewelry. Her name is Anna Runyon. And she is actually a school principal that quit her job this year because she's selling so many earrings now that she was able to quit her job and do this full time. Isn't that awesome? Hi, Bridget. It won't let you click it. It may be because you're watching this live. You may have to try after the video is over with, if that makes sense. For some reason, it won't let me click links whenever I'm watching a live video, so you may have to wait till the video's over and then go back and click it. Oh, good, Dana. She says she's enjoying the pop-up group. I think I'm going to post a challenge in there or something fun soon, so stay tuned for that. I think that would be fun. I'm just painting the head of this horse black right now. That's all I'm doing. I may have to go back and put another coat of that territorial beige on there because it's looking a little see-through now that it's drying. If you want to know exactly what kind of brushes I'm using, I have these linked on my resource list on southernadornamentsdecor.com. Click on the top. There's a link that says resource list, and they are listed there. It's an Amazon link, and it'll take you right over to Amazon, and you can buy them over there. Hope I'm not missing any questions. You found the group. Good, good, good. Jamie says, what brand of paintbrushes are you using? These are not any particular brand. They're just some kind of cheap, made overseas kind, but I do have them linked on Amazon so that you guys can go and get them because they aren't very expensive. Hi, Alice. How are you? Rebecca says, I'm watching the video, but I'm not sure if you're doing something correctly. First time. You're doing fine, girl. Hi, Jamie. You love the live videos. I enjoy doing them too because you know what? When I go for a little while and don't do them, I get to feeling like, man, I miss everybody. I miss chatting with you guys. So, and I do them over in the Painters Clubhouse every now and then. But it's not, I mean, like sometimes those are pre-recorded and they're pre-recorded so that, you know, they're easier to watch when you need to go back and watch them again. You don't have to listen to me talking to everybody live. But I need to talk to the ladies in the Painters Clubhouse and find out if they would prefer more live video or if they like the pre-recorded videos. So if some of you guys are in the Painters Clubhouse, I would love some feedback on that, because I want to do whatever you guys want. I want to make it the best experience possible for you guys. So if you would prefer me to start doing more of them live, just let me know, and we will give that a try maybe in July and see if y'all like that better. But something that you may not know about the Painters Clubhouse, if you're new and wanting to join at the end of the month, you will still have access to all of this stuff that I taught in April, May, and June, and in July. So you'll be able to go back and watch old archived videos and stuff and access those templates and things like that. So that's really cool. Okay, so we've got the whole thing covered. And while I'm waiting on that black to dry, I'm going to go back and add just a little bit more of this territorial beige, because it's a little bit transparent. I need more paint. Hi Leslie, how are you? Callie says, do you have a video about the business group? Callie, if you go back to the end of May, there are some videos where I talk about what's going on in the business group, like what's going to be happening in the business course. Now the course it's too late for it to enroll right now because we're already 4 weeks into it, but I'm going to be opening it back up again in the fall. I haven't decided on a date yet, but I'm guessing it'll probably be end of September or early October. Probably end of September if I had to guess. So if you want to learn more about that, you can go over there and look at my old videos. I think when you go to my page, like at the top, there's tabs, and you can click the videos tabs, and you could even scroll down to some that I did at the end of May, around Memorial Day, or a little after Memorial Day actually, and I talk a lot about the business course in those videos. I kind of explain what all is entailed in that. Lynn said, am I still in the Painters Clubhouse? Lynn, I'm not sure. Send me a private message and I'll check. But I'm afraid if you don't send me a private message, I'll forget as soon as I get off this video, because mom brain will kick in. So send me a message and I'll go check and see. You like the recorded videos too? Okay, good. I'll go back and read everybody's responses later, because I'm sure I missed some. So you said you're a huge fan and you're trying so hard to sell your signs in your area. What sign is a sign to sell during the summer? Anything kind of beachy or with a sunshine on it, or something patriotic, which we're about to get, like after July 4th, it'll be hard to sell things that are patriotic because people are kind of like done with it after 4th of July. But if this was beginning of June or late May, I would say definitely patriotic stuff would sell really well, because people are getting in the mood for 4th of July around that time. But after July 4th, it'll be too hard. Maybe a sunflower or something like that. Beach ball, anything kind of beachy or poolside or something like that. And then, of course, at the end of July, people will be gearing up for school. So you could do something like back to school wise. Okay, I got a second coat on that and it's looking much better. Callie said, I sent you a PM with a question about it. Oh, also, I found a local guy to cut your designs. Yay! That's so exciting, Callie. How did you find him? I would love to know, because I keep people ask me that question all the time. How do I find somebody local to cut my stuff for me? And I usually tell them to just post on Facebook and just start asking around, because I'm sure somebody knows somebody who's got like a laser cutting machine or is good with a jigsaw or would just love some extra money. Dana, you said the pineapples have been... Oh, yes. I didn't even think about pineapples, Dana. Pineapples are a great seller. If y'all don't mind, I'm going to dry this real quick so that I can do the next step. Thank you to those of you who shared this video. I really appreciate it. My line video, the Simba line that I painted the other day, had like 40-something shares. That was crazy. I don't know if I've ever gotten that many shares like on a video without doing some kind of giveaway or something. So that was amazing. I was really excited to see that. Okay, that's dry enough. Okay. Ooh, the Sassy pineapple, yes. And a mason jar. Yeah, Sally, mason jars do really good this time of year too. I just wonder sometimes though if people are getting tired of mason jars, like the standard mason jar that's just like painted just blue. Like I almost feel like people at this point are ready for, like they've seen the mason jar so many times that they want it like in a unique way, if that makes sense, with something unique painted on it or something. Okay, now I'm just using my little standard polka dot sponge pouncers. You can also get these on my resource list. I dip them in white, I daub down, do a little half of a twist, and then lift up. And these do like the perfect polka dot. Hi Paula, you're at the beach. Oh, that sounds wonderful. I'm jealous. Of course I did already get to go to Florida once this month. Can't say that I can ask for more than that. What is a sassy pineapple, Megan? A sassy pineapple is what I call the one that I have a template for it on my website, southernadornmentsdecor.com. And she's got sunglasses on, like flower sunglasses. So she's very sassy looking. That's just what I nicknamed her because I couldn't just call her a regular pineapple. She had to have a cute name. So she's the sassy pineapple. And my rule for doing polka dots, if you haven't noticed, is I'll take 2 dots and then I'll try to make a triangle using the 3rd dot. So see, it creates a triangle. And then I'll take the last 2 dots and create another triangle. Last 2 dots, create another triangle. And so that's how I kind of do it, so that they're all spaced evenly. And they look, you know, they just look pleasing to the eye because it's kind of symmetrical looking. And I always do some going halfway on and halfway off, because then it makes it look like a pattern instead of just dots placed on the piece. So I like to have them going halfway off. These polka dots are like, I think they're about 1 inch in size. So these sponge pouncers actually come in different sizes, so you can get them bigger or smaller or whatever. Let me do one right there. That polka dot didn't come out very good. There we go. Okay, polka dots are done. That was pretty quick, huh? Lots of polka dots. Oh, thank you. I can't really read the whole message somebody typed up. Hang on. Callie says, yes, she has a laser engraver. It was so fast. A friend posted a few weeks ago some engraved business cards, and I really totally forgot. Oh, that's awesome, Callie. I'm so, oh, I don't know what just popped up on my screen. I'm excited for you. Okay. I'm going to switch to one of these brushes. It's a round-tipped brush. Says it's a size 2A. I like to wet the end of the brush either by licking it or doing something. And I get just a little bit of black. And I'm just going to do like a little accent on each polka dot. And I don't do them all on the same side. I like to make it random. This just busies it up a little bit. Gives it a little bit of movement. And anytime you can add a little bit of detail or busyness to a door hanger, it will keep it from, it'll just make it look like you've put a lot more effort into it. And it will keep you from noticing all the little flaws and imperfections. Because the more detail you have, the more the eye is distracted from those things. There we go. So see, it just adds a little bit more movement to the shape. Rebecca said it's amazing how fast you can paint. I can paint a shirt. I don't paint shirts. I bet you just mean how fast I can paint the door hangers. I do paint them pretty fast, but I've got a ton of experience. I've been doing this for over 3 years now, so. Okay, getting some more black paint. I'm gonna switch to one of my filbert tip brushes to do the lettering. And I told you guys in my last video, like I always do, that the size filbert tip brush you pick kind of determines how big your lettering is going to be. So it's best if you don't, like if you start smaller and you feel like, oh, that's not big enough, you can work your way up. So this one is, and I have these linked on the resource list as well, a size 4. And these come with several different sizes. Like this is the size I'm using. It's a size 4, and this is a size 11. See how much bigger it is? I rarely ever use this one for lettering because it's so big. Is the template on your website? Yes. Cherie, I posted it at the very beginning of the video, so when the video's over, go in the comments and it should be posted right there. Okay. She wanted down here the Campbell Farm. So I'm going to write Campbell Farm first and then put the on there. And I'm going to do farm first because of spacing. I want to make sure it's kind of centered. And I was afraid if I started with Campbell, I might start too far over. So I'm just dipping and re-dipping in my brush in the black. Okay, so I've got farm on there already. And see how nice and smooth the ends of the brush strokes are? That's what the filbert tip will give you. Now, when you do your stroke, if you kind of flick the brush up, it will create a messy end. But when you're putting your brush down, if you keep pushing down until you're done with the end of the letter and then quickly lift up instead of flicking up, just lift up, like push down pressure and then lift up, it will create a much smoother edge. Okay, now I'm going to do Campbell. If you're doing lettering and you feel like you're going to run out of room, try to look ahead, you know, how much room you have left before you get, before you get to the last letter, start looking ahead. And if you feel like you're starting to run out of room, that's when you can start making your letters just a little bit taller, a little bit skinnier. You know, don't make it so drastic that it's obvious. But let me show you. Like, for example, like right here, B, I knew right here I was going to have to do 4 more letters. Now the L and the L are very skinny, so I don't have a whole lot of, I don't have to take up a lot of room with those. But I can intentionally make that E just a little taller and skinnier. See how this E is different from this one? It's quite a bit skinnier. Now, when I wrote the up here, if I had done this E the same size as this E, this the would look quite a bit skinnier. But I wanted it to look wider so that it took up more space above the words. So I intentionally made that E just a little fatter and bigger than I had done this E down here. Does that make sense for you guys? Hopefully that kind of clarifies like spacing and things like that. Okay, Sandra said, I ordered the unicorn spit glaze and the stain, not sure about it yet. I've never used it, Sandra. If you're in the door hanger painting tips group, ask them because I bet somebody in there has tried it. I'd be willing to bet. Okay, I'm going to switch to my round tipped brush that is a size 6. It's quite a bit bigger, and I like to use it for highlighting and things, and I get quite a bit of paint loaded up on it. And I'm just going to do some more accents on the edge of this horse so that it kind of accents and highlights the shape of his head. I'm not doing a solid line, I'm just kind of doing a dashed line, or I don't know, it's not a perfect line. But see, like that just makes his head stand out so much more. Okay, now I'm gonna use the same brush, and since I didn't get a water cup, I'm just gonna glob it in the black because I need some black paint next, and do the same thing on the edge of this horseshoe. I'm gonna have to go in there and kill the kids after I get off this phone. Off of this live video because they're being so loud. And Charlie's trying to take a nap. So if they wake her up, I'm not going to be too happy. But they're like playing a video game. They're all sitting about 6 inches away from each other, yet they're yelling as if they can't hear each other. What's that about? Okay. Now, I just did a little accent line around the edge. See, that just kind of accented the shape of the horseshoe. Hi, Jimmy. Lindsay, how come it looks backwards? It's because I'm using the selfie function on my phone, and it does the mirror image of what you're seeing or whatever. So it's kind of weird because it looks like I'm painting left-handed, but I'm really not. Okay, now I'm going to get another filbert tip brush, only I'm getting one that's skinnier because I'm going to do some smaller lettering inside the horse's head that says, horse lovers live here. And this is a size 2, so it's half the width of that last filbert tip that I used. You could also use a round tip brush for this. And I'm going to use white paint. And I'm just going to paint directly on here. Horse lovers live here. I don't feel like I have enough room up here for lovers, so I'm going to do it kind of offset underneath. I have to quit talking so I can spell. Horse lovers, and then I'll keep offsetting it as I go down. Live. It's always kind of hard and challenging to figure out lettering on a door hanger like this where you're not writing on a symmetrical shape. This horse head is very awkward. So I'm just going to keep kind of following the shape and going on down and offsetting it underneath so that it kind of fills up the space. Okay. So, horse lovers live here. Isn't that cute? And then I'll probably do a big bow right up here. Alright, so if you guys want to join that door hanger painting tips pop-up group, it's free. I put the link in the comments, so as soon as I finish out this video, you can get the link for that. You can get the link to buy the template for this, which is $5, or you can order the blank. Thank you, Alice. They're my favorites. Alright, well, I'm going to log off here and go tell the kids to be quiet before they wake up Charlie. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again later. Bye-bye. Y'all have a wonderful weekend.